Hello everyone, look at what I found! While I was searching my computer for various games that I might be able to record at a watchable frame rate, I remembered that I have Chaos Legion just sitting on my hard drive. It's a sort of Devil May Cry light released by Capcom in 2003, and I was very surprised to see that it actually had a PC port at that time, because Capcom would... well, that was the early 2000s, and this feels very much like a proper console game, and it's a surprisingly good port for the time. Surprisingly good. I mean, it even has this little cursor, and that's more than the original Devil May Cry 3 PC port had, I believe. I'll just put that down there because we are not going to be using the cursor, we are only going to be using the keyboard for this. Alright, main differences between this game and Devil May Cry is this game focuses a lot more on the action aspect, and it has a certain twist to it, which we'll get into in a bit. Devil May Cry had exploration and puzzle solving, this game does not. At least not in any sense worth noting. So, apparently Chaos Legion is based on a novel of the same name, and I can't imagine the game being anything like the novel. That'd be amusing. But if anyone knows anything about the novel at all, please go ahead and tell me, because I'm curious. So, what we're going to do is start a new game. I'm sure the intro will tell you most things. The game isn't too big on story. We might get a bit lost on the way. So it won't be just you. You can select your character if you have gotten a certain... Well, if you have completed the game already, but of course we are going to pick Sieg. Well, it's pronounced Sieg, really. Normal difficulty, that's just about right. If we're careful, we can manage on normal difficulty. Some levels in this game are hell. And with the tutorial, just so I don't forget anything, it has been quite a while since I started this.
'Tis the darkest glyph thou bearest, it sacrifices stray souls to summon unearthly force. Unearthly force shall obey and serve thee. 'Tis named Chaos Legion.
The sinner shall be atoned, even though no punishment will be enough for your sin.
Selah, why? Why were you taken from me?
Why? The answer is within.
I shall never forgive you for what you have done. It's still too soon for you to meet your end. First, you'll have to suffer through the underworld. Follow me, Zeke, for your atonement is waiting for you. Come see the hidden truth of this world.
Once a pious man had fallen into the dark side, this tragedy began to unfold.
Last night, Sir Clovis, a considerable member of our Order of Saint Overian, was murdered. After stealing the forbidden Apocrypha of Izark, the suspect managed to escape. His name is... Victor Delacroix. What led that virtuous man to commit such an outrage against order is unknown, but there is no time to waste. You must track him down. The Knight of the Dark Glyphs, Sieg Wahrheit.
And we enter the prologue. Portal. Yeah, the city's called Portal. Apparently. One thing I must mention is that my installation of the game seems to be a little bit messed up because the textures don't quite seem mapped correctly. That's supposed to be a tree over there, you see. Try not to pay too much attention to it. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how to fix it. This isn't really a game that you can find anyone talking about anyway. I didn't even know it existed for the longest time. Anyhow, Sieg Wahrheit here is wearing quite an undershirt, which definitely shows off what he's packing. And he's like, look at his legs. Those legs are long. Anyway, let's see. We can first of all jump. Of course. And attack. Right now we just have our basic combo. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I must point out that Sieg uses his sword in such a way as to get the most out of its length, which I must say, I do not see that often in action games of this kind, okay? I just want to point that out. I'm very happy with the way he uses his sword. Okay, our first encounter is with a few weird, spiky quadruped creatures. Okay, let's annihilate them. Okay, there's quite a few of them. The blue aura, which restores a legion's soul, or vital power. That's the phantom soul. It appears when Sieg attacks or defeats a monster. Now, we don't want to get too close to them, yeah, because these ones, they like to jump around a lot, and that can happen. The back rows are going to jump forward if we stay in the same place too long. Yep, we can smash them. Yeah. Kills in this game are called smashes, and life recovery. An item that restores Sieg's life by a certain amount, selectable from the item menu in the pause menu. We must save these up. If we want to have a good chance at the later levels, we must save these up. Because I'm not that good at this game. But I trust in myself. Okay, that's another. Alright. Yes, they aren't KOs like in, say, the Dynasty Warriors. They're smashes. Oh. We get experience that we can, we'll be able to spend after each level. Oh. Alright. There's just a few of them left now. Let's try to... try to deal with them without getting hurt. Oh, just two left. I'm just doing this slowly so I can be really cautious. I won't have the option to do it slowly in the future. Yeah, that took 3 minutes mostly because it took my time. Alright, and now... Okay, open a sealed gate by fulfilling certain conditions, such as annihilate all monsters or defeat all target monsters. Really, it's anything to do with monsters will unlock doors. Pretty much all the gates in the game are life force gates. And now, well, we're gonna need a little help to take on all these little things. I like the way they're moving in unison. Oh boy, let's just run around a bit. Oh. Okay, we can summon a Legion assistance. Launch a supporting attack by the Thanatos Ultimate Legion using the Attack Orders button. This uses up one section of the soul gauge. Yep, we can do it like that. I press F and that... That is why Thanatos is the ultimate legion. He can stop time and attack enemies, while you can also attack enemies while he is active. And the Chaos Legion in this game is not just some sort of glorified special ability, as we will find out just in a second. There are plenty more of them. And they locked the door to be sure, huh? Oh, I just want to take out a few of these. Yep, good. Okay, we can summon him normally by using the mode change button. Summoning a force does not consume soul power like quickly summoning them through the order button. But soul power is depleted when the Legion sustains damage. They will disappear if all the soul power is drained, I believe. Oh, come on, jump! Ah, counterattacks. To launch a counterattack, time your assault to coincide with a charge by a monster. Killing a monster in this way is worth 4 times more experience than normal. So it is worth waiting in this game. You're usually not on a time limit, so it is worth waiting. I don't think you're ever on a time limit. Anyway, Thanatos, please. Ah. Okay, the music also changes when we summon a Chaos Legion in this way. Unfortunately, Sieg's agility and attack power do decrease. Well, you can still jump at the same speed, so you'll probably see me jumping around a lot. Ah, jeez. Got hit. I really want to get rid of all the small fry. Yes, thank you. That was a nice hit, Thanatos. Ah, yes, nice. Now he's knocked over. Ah, come on. I want to attack his weak point, so it tells me how that I should. There we go. Weak point. I remember that one. Some monsters have a weak point. Not that we're actually going to tell you which part you hit, but here, it's the head for this one, alright? So we'll be jumping and doing that attack. Ah. Looks like they want us to stop that. Alright. Ah, yes. Phantom life. Just what I wanted. There's a green aura which restores Sieg's life. It appears when Sieg defeats certain monsters. Ah, yes, give me that life. We should be pretty close to our full health now. We even get it in cutscenes, apparently. Thank you. Yep. Okay, we have to destroy the target. That's a monster generator. These are machines that produce the monsters. Destroy the equipment to stop the monsters from multiplying. Generators are very fragile when they have finished production. That means the more monsters that we defeat around it, the more damaged the generator will get. We can attack the generator before or after either of those happen. Anyway, we're just gonna unsummon him so we can use the order so that we can quickly finish this up. Just like that. And an item appears. Monsters sometimes leave items when they disappear. And that is so very useful, because many of these items will be items that permanently boost our stats. And there is no way I am going to be able to make it through the game without boosting our stats incessantly. Come on. Many of these items will disappear after a time, so you'd better pick them up when you can. Okay, it's soul recovery. It restores Sieg's soul power by a certain amount. So it's just a normal usable item, which we can use from the item menu here. We can see our player, our legion stats. Here's where we get the items. We have the ultimate crest here, which allows us to summon Thanatos. Thanatos is the ultimate legion. He is the most powerful thing in the game. for reasons that you have seen. Let's just proceed down this corridor. Only a few enemies, no need to summon Thanatos. Ah, jeez. You know, I keep thinking of death from the Persona games when I'm thinking of Thanatos. Okay, is there... Ah, yes. We can see on our mini-map that there is a green dot there, signifying an item. There's not much platforming at all in this game, but when there is, it's always to get an item. Oh, wait, why is this on the screen? I should move that away. I'm sorry. Okay, these guys are a little faster. Uh-oh. That's not good. They have some help. Ah, agile, are we? I can do that too. Oh, jeez. I forgot they could do that. Their attacks can hit you mid-air from the ground too. Ah yes, I forgot. We can also strafe like this. I mean, that's probably going to come in very useful because we can dodge a little bit, especially while fighting these sorts of targets. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think it's Thanatos time now. Oh. These guys are kind of tough. It's not wise to fight them one-on-one, especially when we've got our Legion out. So let's try and focus on stunning them. And there's soul recovery there, in case we need it. Okay, another one of those targets is down. Ah, I think that's the last one. Yep. Oh, where'd you whack him? Okay, over there. Got him, didn't we? Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I remember now. Usually, all the enemies in an area are converted into the life force when you accomplish that area's little objective, such as taking out the target. That is, if there are any monsters left. Oh man, there's a whole legion of them now? Okay then, well you know what that means. Come on, show them what you're made of. Okay. They should get plenty of, yep, phantom soul there. Okay, I don't think these ones are quite as tough as the previous ones. Oh, you're joining in too, huh? Aha. Okay, I think... Yep. Time for Thanatos. Aha. If we use the order button when they're actually summoned, we can usually force our Legion to attack the enemy a bit more aggressively. That will be a very important thing to remember, especially concerning one of them, and we just suddenly appeared up here, huh? And I can't turn my camera. Like, okay, now I can. I just wanted to get a nice view of the mist here. Alright, let's walk on, shall we? I guess the game isn't content with just giving us one boss. It has to give us plenty of his lackeys too. Our target's the big green one with 2 heads, instead of just... Oh wait, the others have 2 heads as well. Well, isn't that lovely? Aim for the one who's slightly bigger than all the others. If we do hit these guys enough, I remember, they will fall down. Yeah, just like that. And then they're super weak. Okay, Oh, I want to take it nice and slowly. Actually, we can summon Thanatos right now. That'll probably finish the boss off, in fact. Well, Thanatos really proves himself as the ultimate legion. Hey, what's this? And this is the Legion Crest of the Sword. We can use 2 legions at once in a mission. Ah, the ultimate crest has been broken! So much for that. I guess the crest itself wasn't ultimate enough. We can't summon Thanatos because it's broken. Should we manage to collect the broken fragments, then...
Delacroix.
So, what's happened to the Legion's power? Huh. The time has come. It's time to show you the abyss of the darkness.
Seela.
I came to save you, but you saved me.
What did you see? Dreaming of Seela's forgiveness? Come, join me, and I shall liberate you from the dark spirit.
Dufan has been destroyed.
Yes, Your Excellency, the scout has reported. The city was destroyed and seized last night by an unknown attacker. Unfortunately, no survivors have been reported. Also
what?
there aren't any bodies, none at all. Not even a blood stain. Only the remains of the charred city. And a message that was scrawled on the castle's wall in blood. It says, "I am indeed the punishment for your sins. I am here to purify the 3 worlds."
This couldn't have been done by an ordinary man. There is only one with the ability to make a whole city disappear, barely leaving a trace. And from the resolute message found on the castle wall, it could only be him.
Doubtless.
There is no time to waste. Find him.
Well, I don't know about you, but sometimes it's a little bit hard to keep track of what's going on when you juggle time periods in a single cutscene. But this Victor Delacroix is pretty revenge-driven after what happened, I suppose. Very much so. Enough to almost kill Sieg, and Sieg apparently smiled when Victor's blade was almost drawn into him. Oh well. Alright, well here you see our stage result. We got a double A+ on most things. Only 3 soul on the... How would we get... How would we get more than 3 soul on the prologue stage? Maybe I'm not thinking of something, but anyway, we've acquired a soul recovery as a small bonus for beating the stage. Okay, with our sword crest, we can summon it. Its assist is Midnight Punisher, and yes, it gives us the skill of Dark Ripper, but more on that later. The Legion name is Guilt, apparently. And the music picks up. Alright, well, we're going to save it there for now. We'll save it in file 6. Yes, that'll do. Next time, we'll go to the city of Diffan and beat up some more bosses with our Chaos Legion. And, like, if this is Victor's doing, then I guess... Are they controlled by him, directly or indirectly, in any way, I wonder? I don't know. Well, he plans to do something, with the help of the Apocrypha that he stole. I'm sure I will remember more details of the story that may be important to us later. For now, bye-bye, and thank you for watching.